Hey guys, it's Fish and I'm back with another episode of ARK Survival Evolved in single player, and after the fail that I had in the last video I decided to just go and get another mammoth, and I was conscious of the fact that I had to drop him before I could then land myself, and we still almost ran into a couple of situations where he almost died, well, where he almost got attacked. He didn't actually get hit, but he almost did. So I just took off and I found a place a bit further away to land. But we got here. We don't have to worry about it anymore. We've finally got a mammoth. And I'm doing this the day after the rhinos have dropped as well. So I'm going to go searching and potentially get myself a rhino as well. Because I think that would be a really, really fun idea. But I think that'll be the next episode. Because they're a woolly rhino, I have a feeling they'll probably be up in the Arctic or the snowy biome again. So that's not too bad. I mean, I didn't have enough stamina to get there and back, but I think I've got it down pat now. I think I understand how it works. Now, there is the Dunkleosteus, which is a cool fish. I really, really like it. It's like one of those primitive type fish with almost a clamp for a jaw, because that's really all that had evolved at that stage. And that's cool. I'm really looking forward to finding one of them eventually once I get a high enough level I can get scuba gear. Because without scuba gear, having water dinos underwater dinos is kind of pointless. And there is something else, it is eluding me at the moment, but if we see one, we'll pick it up and we'll try and tame it, because that's what we do. We just try new things. Alright guys, so here we are. We're just going to bring this guy down. I don't think it'll be too hard. It'll just be a matter of not getting hit. I wonder if he can actually damage my base, and it doesn't look like he can. Looks like he's just going to cop it. Sweet. There he goes. He runs. Now, this is a very low level one anyway, so... And down it goes. That's awesome. Very, very easy. It's a very low level one anyway, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Yeah, I got Stuka with me. Let's check out how quickly the torpor goes down. I don't think it's a quick torpor. No, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. And the stats on it, yeah, I'd love to boost the stats. I would have loved to get a high level one, but I just couldn't find them. Those gigas, there's probably about 25 gigas in that snow biome, and they are just ripping these guys apart. And there's nothing you can do about it. They're a wrecking ball, and I can't go in there. What am I supposed to kill them with? I don't have anything that can kill a giga. I don't know of anyone. A giga is the only thing that can kill a giga. So, we just have to accept that this is the best mammoth that we can get. And maybe these woolly rhinos will take the gigas out. Maybe they can charge them and kill them, stun them enough that they kill them. So we'll just see how that goes. Alright guys, I'll keep an eye on this. I'll get some food into him, because I don't have any kibble, because we're not at that stage yet. And I will bring you back when I've got this guy tamed up. We can have a look at what he can do, even though they're kind of redundant now that you can get wood with the giant beaver. One thing that I would like to do as well in a future episode is potentially get a Megaloceros, because I think my thatch collecting capabilities are a bit hindered by the fact that my trike really does just collect everything, and there's not a lot I can do about that. Alright guys, I will cut here and I'll bring you back once this guy is ready to tame up or something cool happens. I'll see you soon. Something I noticed while I was waiting for this mammoth to tame up. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Huh? What's he doing out there? He's not a water dino. He has no idea what he's doing. He's just like, thought I'd go for a swim. It's kind of hot. And I agree with him. It's really hot where I live. Going through, well, it's not a heat wave, but it's really hot for April. Normally it would have cooled down by now, but, still, in the high 20s. Degrees Celsius, that is, not Fahrenheit for you. Victorian era peoples. Rest of the world uses degrees Celsius, and it is amazing. But yeah, 28 is it's not boiling, it's not summer. I mean, we had 40-degree days here during summer, or 40 something, low 40s. But 28 during April is really, really hot. But oh well, whatever. Anyway, I thought I'd just show you that because it piqued my interest, and I was like, what I don't know how many times I looked at it before. I'm like, what is that guy even doing out there? How do you even get out there? It's not like I dropped him out there like I've seen some players do with dinos. Oh wait, he's moving. He's moving. What's... I don't know. It's like he's walking on water. He's a Jesus parasaur. Just does what he wants. Alright. Still waiting on this mammoth. I'll bring you back when it's done. See you soon. We did it, guys. We got a mammoth. Okay, so tamed in at level 13. So not the best, but let's have a look at the stats. Now, I was feeding it veggies and had Medjos as backups because I've got tons of veggies. I haven't really been using the veggies at all. I was thinking about making a greenhouse on top of that house there, or that little base there, but I mean, I don't use the veggies I got there now, so I don't know why I'd even bother. But that might be something for a future episode. Yeah, those carrots are pretty much gone now, but that's okay. So what did we come out at? 1,000 health, that's pretty good. 400 stamina, that's not so good. 500 weight, which I can live with, and melee damage 130, movement speed 222, that's awesome. Let's throw the saddle on. Now, this was a pretty easy tame. It was a long tame, but it was an easy tame, and it's large feces, that's awesome. It was a long tame, but it wasn't hard because the torpor drops really slowly, so it was more just sit there and feed narcotics as required, and yeah, that's really about it. Not the most exciting tame in the world. Now, there was one thing I noticed, and I want to just try this out on trees first. So we've got a tree. Well, I've got the stats pumped up again, so I don't think I've dropped it for like a long time, which I haven't really needed it because, but that's good. That's good. Now it's good at getting berries as well. I'll park, or her, right here. So when her eggs drop, they drown. No, it wasn't a hard tame. Using the veggies was a good idea. It sped it up. Ah, god damn it. Sped it up a fair bit. And it meant that I didn't have to wait as long. But I had plenty of narcotics. I've got a full chest of narcotics now, so I don't have to worry about that at all. The other thing that I noticed, and what I think we're going to do to fill out the rest of this episode, is we're going to grab one of the eggs that I got from the event and paint it. So still haven't done that yet. Now, I did notice that my flightless birds had flown the coop somehow. And then it occurred to me that we'd had an update. And so they probably just took the dodo, or the bunnydodos out. But I got 2 eggs out of it before that all went away. So I'm happy with that. 2 eggs is better than 0 eggs. So it's not like I'm going to use them for the event. I just want them more as a decoration than anything. And I'm curious if you can pick it up again once you've put it down. So that's why I've got 2. Just in case you can't. So I'll try it out on 1. And then if I don't like it, then yeah, we just deal with it. Alright, let's gamma up a little bit just so that we don't struggle to see what's going on. Now, I was thinking, and I know that's dangerous, that I'll use a stone pillar as my decoration. So I'll just put it like there, and then I can just put an egg on top of it. How cool would that be? I know you agree. It's been playing too much Subnautica. I just tried to punch my my storage. That's alright. We'll get our egg. And I wonder, do we need that? Well, let's grab all our paints. We're going to paint it the fish gaming colours of red and yellow. And did I put it in there? No, I must have put it in. No. Oh, please tell me that I didn't just lose all my eggs. I swear I put it in here. Oh, that's going to make me supremely upset if the eggs all disappeared. Oh, I think the eggs all disappeared, guys. I didn't put it in. Maybe I accidentally put it in the egg storage. Titan boa. Oh, that's really disappointing. I don't even get to put my egg on display. Yeah, so the event's all gone. Oh, that's rough. That's really rough. Okay guys, I'm going to go and have a bit of a research and figure out if I have indeed lost the eggs. And I'll bring you back once I have a definitive answer, or not. I think that's really rough to take those eggs that people have stored off them. It never said that they would go away. There was no decompose date on them. Why can't I keep just holding onto them and paint them later? That's really rough game. Alright guys, if that's true of course. I'll be back once I know an answer to the egg debate. I'll see you soon. Alright guys, so after a bit of research and asking around on forums and stuff, it seems like all of the items, including the eggs, have disappeared. Now I don't know if that includes eggs that you have placed already, but I would assume that's correct. Which is really disappointing because I didn't see it as a big issue. I've already criticised them for the fact that it was really hard to get the eggs in the first place for the items, and maybe you get to keep like the hairdress decoration and that kind of stuff, but I really think that they should have just removed the ability to create those items with the eggs and create new eggs next year or something like that, so that you can't just collect eggs over years and years, but it's a fair amount of effort to collect eggs over multiple years to get cosmetic items. But I just wanted to decorate my base with them, have it look cool around my base. I suppose I could still just drop a normal egg there, but I'm just really disappointed now. I just wanted a cool egg at the end of my base. Oh well. Okay guys, so in this episode we tamed a mammoth. I went and grabbed it and we started with the knockout. We got that mammoth pretty easily, not too difficult. I can imagine that if you don't have the quets though, that's a tough tame, because you've got to knock it out while it's in the snow biome or around that snow biome, so you're getting cold to begin with. It's really hard to make the fur armor to begin with at the lower levels, and that's when you would want a mammoth in the first place. You're better off getting a giant beaver. As I said in my giant beaver episode, the giant beavers are OP in my opinion. They're well above the best dino or the best creature in the game that you can tame. Now they're really tough to tame because of that quick torpor, but I think they're worth it. You should devote everything you've got to getting one of those guys, and once you've got one of those guys, you can pretty much own the server. Apart from the fact that you can't fly around, but you can get bases set up and all that kind of stuff. So you're in a good position, or you're in a good starting position. Now I found out that the woolly rhino can't be picked up by the quets. Now I think that might have been an oversight by the devs. So we'll just wait on them making them able to be picked up, because there's no way I'm hanging out in that snow biome for hours and hours. Hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. Because that's what I imagine that they're going to be. You know, I can imagine the mammoth, if I tried to tame that in the snow biome, with those gigas walking around and pretty much everything nasty that exists lives in that snow biome, so you don't really want to hang out there too much. So we'll probably put the woolly rhino onto the back burner for the moment, and we will move on with the Megaloceros in the next episode. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, thumbs up button is down below there, and it would really help the channel if you would hit that if you liked the episode. If you enjoy my ARK single player, my ARK multiplayer, my Transistor playthroughs, or even my Wolf Among Us or Fish Teachers series. Fish Teachers is getting a lot of traction. It's really good if you're into Subnautica at the moment, but I will probably have to transition that to a new game sometime in the near future. But for now, it's on Subnautica, and it's really good, and people seem to really enjoy the help that it brings. So if you're enjoying any of those series that I mentioned, please consider subscribing to the channel. Not only does it help the channel, but it helps you. It means that you get fish gaming videos into your YouTube mailbox every single day. You don't even have to go anywhere else. You just go straight to your subscriptions, and there it is. Alright guys, I've been Fish. This has been ARK Survival Evolved in single player, and I'll catch you next time.